We're in the hallways of LITE-FM here, and Christina from Sit Means Sit Dog Training is with Jax, the 6-month-old yellow lab that you hear me talk about all the time on the radio. So Jax has been in puppy boot camp. This is the week he came home, and now it's time for human training, which means me and the family, including the kids, will all be learning with Christina things that we do with Jax to continue to reinforce his training. If you don't do that, you can lose, what, up to 80% of what he's learned? He'll lose it pretty quick. Yeah, and he's going to lose it quick too. So Christina's going to run us through some things that would happen in everyday life with your dog maybe that you have at home right now. So Christina, one of the biggest things with Jax is he's a people lover. He loves to get affection not only from his family but from you and Aaron.
He's social.
Yeah, he's a very social dog, and most labs are. And so what I was worried about was the fact that he's going to be a pretty big dog. I didn't want him to run and jump up on people, especially the kids, and knock them over if he was trying to get love and affection. So what are some things that we can do if I'm at the park or I'm walking Jax through the hallway and somebody goes, "Oh, I want to give him some love," you know, and it's like, "Oh, hi Jax, how you doing? What are you doing?" Then right now he's being pretty good. But what if he were to try and jump up on me?
So if he were to try and jump on you, which is a dog's natural response, they get excited, they're social, he wants to go say hi, what we have to do is redirect him with off, and then we immediately redirect him with a sit or a down command. So we're showing him what he should be doing in order to get attention appropriately, and just redirecting off of the inappropriate behavior. Go away, Jax. Go away. Off, off, off.
Lee Eichelberger, our chief engineer.
Go away. Sit. Sit. Good. And even the licking for some people is considered inappropriate. Not everyone wants to be licked by a puppy.
And he's a licky-loo too. He loves, licking is one of his things he loves to do, and so we're trying to work on that.
He's very fond of his home.
Yeah. So that's another off command, and then you redirect.
Absolutely.
So, once again, it is about being consistent as well too. So if you're doing this, you have to do it every single time. And this is something that Christina and the trainers at Sit Means Sit Dog Training will work with you on, especially in the group sessions, and if you do decide to do the private thing as well too. So we've got an amazing dog here, and we will continue with a different command here. What do we want to work on next?
Let's work on some sitting, because this is a fairly distracting environment for Jax.
Yeah.
Even though there's not a lot of movement around here, there's smells, there's sounds, there's all kinds of new stuff that he wants to go check out.
Okay, we will do that next. So here we are, we're in the hallways now at the LITE-FM Peak Broadcasting Studios, and we're working with Christina from Sit Means Sit Dog Training. This is Jax, my 6-month-old yellow lab. So we're learning some things here in the station because it is a very distracting environment. And one of the things that I want to work with Christina on with Jax is making him be able to understand that I'd like him when he is sitting or he's in a down position, that is stay, and he doesn't move until we release him.
Absolutely.
So Christina, what do we need to do that?
What you want to do is initially give the dog the command, and you're watching for body language changes with him. Dogs will always telegraph to you before they break. They do the tail stops wagging, they tense up, they look at the ground. When you notice those telltale signs, rather than saying stay and doing one of these, you just want to repeat the command calmly. You're reminding the dog what he should be doing. Okay. Even when we have all kinds of distractions like people walking in and out, we've got food over here in the break room.
Right. Well, let me see.
So now that we have him in a down, I'm going to go ahead and have you walk in there.
I'm going to walk in here, and we're going to see if
down.
he's going to say.
Down. Go away. Down. Good. So you notice that even before he stood up, I gave him a down command. I reminded him what he should be doing. Now he did end up moving a little bit out of position there, but he laid right back down.
Okay.
And it's just repeating the commands calmly, and then immediately praising him when you get the desired behavior.
And I want to remind everyone too, he's 6 months old. He's still a puppy, and so there's still, you know, you can't get rid of the puppy behavior.
Absolutely.
It is really about being consistent. He will end up doing exactly what we needed to do every single time, but it really comes back to the human's part of being consistent in his commands and working with the trainers at Sit Means Sit to make sure that we do all the follow-up with him, because we don't want him to lose what he's got, and you know, life can be distracting, as you told us. When Christina came to the house, the twins are running all over the place. Maddox says, "I want to do it, I want to do it." You know, we had things going, you know, we just moved. So really, you know, we're only human, and we can only do what we can do. But if you're consistent with your training, you're going to have an amazing dog like Jax.